Ah, sehr gut. All right, so sometimes you do it without wanting, I guess. Yeah. The one good point you played on my backhand, I couldn't touch. This was with wrist. Ah, okay. No. So the one ball you played very good here, and I couldn't touch was with wrist. So I think this will be very easy and very fast because you have good base, you have the feeling. The reason why you don't want to play wrist is the touch. To play wrist, you need a good touch, clean and right touch. If you don't have the right touch, the ball will go out, right? So when you move your arm, okay, both backhand and forehand, I can see that you're moving your arm, okay, but you have problems in your wrist and the touch, and that's why many times you play very, very cautious. I played in the forehand many times. You play like this, right? Because you're afraid that the ball will go out. You don't control it as you would like to. But with a little bit of tweaking, you will see you can control the ball much better, and the quality of the ball will be much better. So the only thing you have to do is play your backhand. I will give you a little bit backhand. Play your backhand just as you played before, but you have to close a little bit the racket, with the backhand down. Yeah, you have red on your backhand. I have black. That's fine. Yes, you close it. You close. I don't even know. Usually it's red on the forehand. I don't know how you did that. You have a. I have. That's unlucky. You also? Ah. Oh, then why do you have the white? Don't you have Quest? Ah, you have the controller. You're playing with the controller. Are you don't? Oh wow, this is very good. I cannot play at all with it. I tried it for a minute or so. I couldn't do anything, and it was always like flying off my hand, and I couldn't do anything. Well, it's very good. And you need to get yourself an adapter for sure. It's a big difference. I can't play with this at all. I tried, and it was like disaster. If you take a dart and you have a real racket, like a real racket in your hand, you can do much more. Anyway, so the only thing you need to do is to find a good touch. The touch with the ball has to be more clean. Your hand goes too many times like right, left, like you don't know how to really touch the ball, right? You know what to do with your arm. You go with your arm in front. You do spin when you want. You go for the forehand. Everything is okay, but from here, from your wrist, there's the problem, and this is you can fix very easy. So you close your racket and then play your wrist from the back to the front, like 45 degrees up. Close it more, like this, and brush it more, a little bit more, like a little bit open, a little bit like this, and brush the ball 45 degrees up, like this. And the most important thing is that you find the ball clean. So I will find like this. Yes, like this. Back a little bit on the top, not only on the back, a little bit on the top, like there, like there. And then you brush with your wrist. You do your movement with your arm, and in the end you let the wrist go 45 degrees up and brush the ball. Try it like this. Do a movement like this, just so like this. And the most important thing is that your movement stays straight, that it doesn't go, like this. Because if you go like this, the touch will not be good. It will not be clean, and the ball will go wherever. So you need to have the movement has to be clean, straight, like you showed now, like this. And you have, And you have to, I will give like this exactly. And you have to brush the ball. This is the most important thing in table tennis is spin. That's why it's different from tennis. Table tennis is tennis on a table with spin. Otherwise, it's very difficult. That's why you also have a difficulty controlling the ball, because if you don't play spin, then the speed of the racket will go to the ball, and then it will fly off very easy. So if I don't play spin, it can go very easy away. But if I play spin, it will glue to my rubber, and it will stick there for a moment, and you can control it much better, and it will not fly like this. If you play like a little bit straight, the ball will go like this, right? If you play spin, the ball will go like this. It will get a trajectory, and with the spin, it will come down faster. That's why everybody plays spin. It's easier. It's easier to play like this than to hit the ball straight. Because straight, you have to find the exact angle. Like, it's very difficult, especially when you are fast playing, you cannot aim very good. So if you play always spin, the ball will go like this and come down. So the movement you showed, so again like this, and brush the moment of contact, brush the ball so it gets a good spin. Like this. Like this. This looks very good. And how does it feel? Doesn't it feel sure?
The only thing that feels different from when I usually play is that I'm noticing when I'm closing it, I'm noticing that my wrist is almost facing towards me, and it's sort of like, it's uncomfortable, which is kind of a good sign. Because before, when I've tried to change something and it's uncomfortable, it's ended up for the best. So,
good.
I guess it feels okay, but it's of course uncomfortable.
Like this. Like this, very good. This is, you will watch, you will see, this is like levels up from your backhand before. Levels up. And it looks, this is not the same like your backhand before. And see, like what, 1 minute? Not even 1 minute. The explanation was maybe 5 minutes, but you do it immediately because you have the base. Yeah. So if you see then that it goes out, you have two options. One is to brush it more, so it gets more spin, it goes more quickly down. Like if you give me one ball on my forehand, and if I do this and it goes out, I can do the same movement but brush much more. So we'll do this trajectory. I will show you. Give me a moment. I brush it. See how fast I did it? See how fast? I go up, right? But I brush it so good that the ball gets so much spin that it goes like this. Give me again. See? And it's a lot of spin as you said. If I don't spin enough, give me again. If I don't spin enough, then it can go out, right? So you have two options. One is to brush more, so it gets the trajectory. The other is to close a little bit your racket. So if you give me again, I can go like this, right? I close a little bit my racket, or I brush. So for your backhand, if you see that it goes out, you have two options. Either you do exactly the same what you did, but a little bit close your racket, or you brush a little bit more at contact. One of the two. You can decide for yourself what feels better. That's it. Very good. Very good. And always straight the movement. That's it. So this looks much more controlled than your movement before. You will see yourself, because it's one thing to play, one thing to watch yourself. You will see the video, and you will see that your hand before was going sometimes here, sometimes there. It showed that you didn't know what to do with the ball. You knew that you have to go like with your underarm, as you say. You have to go there, but you didn't know what to do here, right? And sometimes you go this, sometimes you did this, sometimes you did this. No?
I think also I'm moving. Like in the match, I was moving and trying to guess where it's actually going to be.
What do you mean?
And my feet need to be in the right spot. So there's like more factors in the match, I think. Like,
yeah, it will be. We will play. We will play a few points later. It will be the exact same. You will see.
Okay.
Okay, but this was a little bit like this. Don't do movement. Always straight movement. Straight. Like this. And brush. That's it. Yes. Yes. If you want a little bit faster, then you have to close a little bit your racket. Like this. Yes, this was for the speed you gave. You have to open racket. You have to close it. If you play soft, you can play like this and brush it like this. The faster you go, you have to close it because otherwise it will fly off. Play a little bit faster to feel it like this. Very good. You close your wrist like this. The faster you go, very good, very good. And you see it yourself. Is this the backhand you had before? It's like no, not even comparable. Very good. Very good. I will play also, so you have continuation. Straight. You're now you're starting. That's why I give in the beginning one, because it's easy to find the one, right? Now you have to find more, but you have to keep your racket very steady. The first was very good, was perfect technique. Then you start to go a little bit like this, and the contact is not good, and then the ball goes wherever. You have to be very steady, like this, very steady, always the same. Yes, you did second like this again. The only thing you can move is your elbow for where to go. But the moment you hit, it has to be always like this. Very good. Very good, like this. There you go. That's it. Very good. Yes. Try a little bit faster. With closed racket. That's it. You went too much this. You have to go in front, like this. Give me one, I'll show you the difference. Give me two like this. One is this, the soft, and one, when I play fast, look how I will close my racket. See? You go like this. That's it. That's it. Depending on the speed you choose. One is like this, and then it's in front, the fast. It goes straight in front, but faster. This, but faster. If you don't do fast, it will go to the net. Close more. That's it. And the same you do in your forehand. I'll show you a little bit forehand. There you also, you know what to do with your underarm, but again, here your hand is very unsteady. You play it sometimes like this, sometimes you go like this, then you smash and you go. That's why you lose so many high balls, because your racket changes direction. You will see later in the video. It has to be steady. I play spin like this, or from above, or smash. See, my hand is very steady. You play and you go, you do something like this or this, and then the ball goes wherever. You have to be steady and always the same movement. The only thing that changes is the angle. If the ball is low, you open up and you go more up. If it's high, you close and you go more in front. If it's sharp, you open up and go straight up. But the movement is always the same. Only the angle changes. Show me without ball, just the movement like this. Spin like this and brush. It's exactly what you did with your backhand. Exactly the same now you do with your forehand. Close racket, brush, and go. Here you close your. Here's my elbow. You have to close your underarm, yes, and brush it. Try it. That's it. That's it. Good. That's it. Very good. Very good. And now your arm is steady. You have steady arm, steady hand, steady contact, and that's why the ball goes in very good. If I play like this, I mean, even if I would move my hand like this, many balls go out. It's very, very important to have very steady angle and very steady movements. Now you did a little bit like this, more straight. Yes, more straight. Brush, yes. Always brush good. That's it. Yes. So yes. So here's the same, exactly. Here's the same. If you do faster, either you close and you go more in front, or you go, let's try the close first. Close and do faster, and you go more above the ball. That's it. That's it. Yes, then you need to brush more. Yes, when you see it goes to the net, you have to brush more to send the ball where you want it. Yes, but be careful not to change and more straight. That's it. Or you can do what I showed you. Try, but this is a little bit more difficult, but let's try what I showed you before. Do up, but only brush. Only brush, but up. And do it fast. Yeah, this is okay. Okay. Yes, okay. Let's leave this. This is a little bit difficult. Okay. This is because there you have to have perfect contact. If a little bit, like give me one on my forehand. If the perfect is perfect, if the contact is perfect, you see how it goes, right? And I did very fast. Give me again. Look how fast I go, but I go up, and I have 1.23, but my touch is perfect. If my touch is not perfect, give me again, then this will happen. Oh, this was edge ball. Then this will happen. Oh, this was it. Huh?
That might happen anyway. You know, I'm going into it straight at the edges.
Yeah, especially when you want to find exactly like just the top sheet. Sometimes it can go edge. Give me again. So if my touch is not good, this will happen. But this is difficult because forget it for now. You can practice it. You can learn this later. So just this. From the fast ones, close the racket. Yes. But be careful not to go like this. More like this. Right? So the forehand will always show down. Never, yes. That's it. That's it. I will block a little bit so you can have continuation. Yes. And it's much more difficult for me. Your balls before were much more easy. Because if you play flat, there's no spin in the ball, I can very easily bring them back. When there's spin in the ball, I have to find the right angle. It's much more difficult for me. You know, a little bit wrong and it will go up. Yes, see? There you go. And the other difficult thing is, one is for me, the touch is difficult for me. I have to find the angle. And the other thing is, when you play straight, look how the ball jumps. It jumps up. If I play spin, see, it goes like this. So if you play spin to me, the ball will come like this to me. If you play straight, it will go like this. It's much more difficult if you play spin. There you go. Or it jumps, and then I find edge ball. Yes. Very good. Very good. See, you moved, but you still did the spin movement. Very good. Yeah. Now you guide it too much. Brush it more. Yes. Always brush. Let the spin like that. Let the spin do the work for you. Also, you were not sure on the high balls, right? You lost quite a few. There, the best thing to do is again spin, but not this. You have your arm up, close it totally, and hit the ball from top. Give me one high ball, I show you. Like this. See? I do a spin, but I play like this. Brush it from there. And with the trajectory, it will go down. Don't try to go down. Just brush it up on the top, and from the spin, it will go down. Try it. Like this. Very good. On the top, like this. On the top. And the more you elevate your arm before you hit, it's better. Because if you have it here, the ball is here, you will go there, and then you have to close. Better is to start from high, and then just go above the ball. That's it. That's it. There you go. And let's.
It's just to do with getting over the ball.
Yes. That's why I told you it's easy. It's very easy. If you know what you have to do, it's much easier. Because if you don't play spin, you have to find the right angle. You have to find the right angle, right? When you play, then you have to you're always guessing, and your ball will never be good. And spin, you just spin the ball. You just spin wherever it comes. You just spin the ball. That's why you see the top players always spin. Because it's easier. It's not only much better because you see them spinning. You say, "Oh my God, they're so good," and this. It's not difficult, as you saw now. If you have the right technique, the good ball is easier than the bad technique. It's much easier for me to spin the ball like this than to play somehow like this, right? Because it's very difficult to play the ball like this. Just with the right technique and just brush the ball. That's it. And you,
Sometimes what I'm doing now,
yes,
I can actually feel
yes,
what I'm doing it.
yes, because you are used to push the ball on the other side, and if you want to push, then you have to open your racket. Otherwise, it will not go. You cannot push like this; it will go down. If I push like this, it will go down. So you have to do it open. Otherwise, it will not go in. So, but spin not. Spin you have to close and brush the ball. If you go see out, close it like this. Close it more. If you want to play faster, close it more. Right. And if you play the same settings, choose what settings feel best. Then with practice, you will see exactly, okay, this ball I have to close a little bit more. If it's here, I have to open it a little bit more. So the more you play, the more you will find the angles for different shots. If it's high, if you want to play fast, how much you, that's it. Now do the same, exactly, close it more. That's it. Do fast, try to do faster. That's it. Let's try, yeah, that's what I want to say. Let's try to go full power. Okay, now your angle change. Very, very important. No matter what you do, this has to be steady. There you go. Spin, yes, close it a little bit more. That's it. Close it a little bit more, it will come faster. Like this. The more you close it, the faster it will come. There you go. There you go. Very good. That's it. Was it not easy? It was easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's easy now.
Yeah, it is easy. It will be. It is easy. I'm doing this all my life. It is easy. Believe me. I mean, five-year-old kids learn it immediately. It's all about technique. If you know what you do, it's easy. If you don't know what you do and you are guessing at that moment, okay, what, and your hand goes like, then it's difficult. Then it's very difficult. If you know, because then you don't have to think anymore. If you find this, and then you can play with the ball machine, you know, like 100, 200, 300, 400, but then you don't think anymore. Wherever the ball goes, you will play like this, immediately, and here, immediately. You don't think anymore. You don't think like this. You will go immediately, woof, above the ball. That's it.
When rallying, it was like, I didn't feel uncomfortable or under pressure or anything.
Yeah.
It's not, it's like I was thinking about
Yes,
trying to be,
exactly.
really I should be not really thinking at all.
Exactly. That's what I saw. That's what I saw. You were like thinking like this or like this or like this or like. You were not steady. You know. When you learn this, then you will just go for it because you don't have to think. The only thing you think is the angle. Like it's high. Okay, I have to close a little bit so it will not flop. That's it. But nothing else. And you will just go. Just go. And it will, the more you play, the more it will come. That's it.
Great. Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Do you want one more and then come more with trying it out with the like Lancashire thing?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yes, let's play a few points. Yeah, exactly. That's a good idea. So I can see what if you have problems and then we see. Yes, better. So you have to change the play forehand back. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yes, this was too much up. Close. Again, close. Very good. You start. You do movement. Yeah, steady and close. There you go. That's it. See how I'm immediately under pressure? See how I rake now? Before I was playing you like this. Like I was playing like this. Now I'm like, because the ball comes much more. Yeah, you see that? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It was good. We had close, but you have to move a little bit with your legs to brush. Don't push too much. Brush the ball more. You did too much like this. Brush. That's it. Again, you go like this. Brush it. Yeah, like this. There you go, like this. Exactly. Yes. Close. Yes, very good. Yeah. Like this. Close, very good. Close. That's it.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, that's it. And this is the beginning, right? You're still trying to concentrate to do it right. The more if you play this 2,000-3,000 balls, it will just go. And it's already your balls are much better than the other ones. Already. Now. Yeah.
Sometimes it feels a bit stiff. So like, if I'm here and I'm thinking about closing it, I'm like, so I'm like a bit more tense here. Maybe that's just normal until I get used to it.
Yes, you will relax because it's new and want to find the right angle, and maybe you are a little bit more tensed up. You have to be totally relaxed. But the more you play, you will relax your hand. Yeah, brush a little bit more. That's it. That's it. A little bit faster because you close the racket. That's it. Straight, more clean. You understand? You understand that you change the angle, right? Yeah. Okay. Good. That's good. Okay. Always clean touch. Like this. Very good. Close. That's it. Very good. Yes, very good. But you went right. And very, very important, what I forgot to say is, you have to always, the timing you have to find the ball in front of you, like here. If it comes too close, you cannot play. Always like a little bit in front. You have to find it in front. When it comes too much to you, it's very difficult. Like this. Very good. Close. That's it. Very good. Bravo. Yeah, a little bit brush, but good with the wrist, but brush a little bit more. Like this. Yes, was in, but the technique a little bit went. Yes, let the arm fly. Yeah, like this. Very good. Very good. Those two were very good. Bravo. Brush. Yeah, now you too much pushed it. Brush it. Bravo. Right. Brush. No, do this again. Straight movement. Like this. Bravo. That's it. Very good. Close. Bravo. That's it. No, it was very good. You did everything right. The only thing you had to hit it a little bit from the top. But it was much better than your technique before when you went like this. You did everything right, but you went too open. A little bit from here. Bravo. That's it. No, it is. Yes. The more for the speed you played, it was okay because it was in, but you could play better ball. But then, as you say, you have to go from the top because if you would hit faster with this open, it would go out. If you go as you showed from the top, you can go as fast as you want. It will always go in. Bravo. That's it. Brush it. Bravo. Wow. Now I got goosebumps. See? Now you cannot see, but now I got goosebumps. Look how you play now. Yeah. Bravo. That's it. Bravo. This is like another player. This is like a totally different player. And you will see the videos. You can compare it. I see it now. It's like huge difference, but huge. I don't know if you feel it yourself, but it's huge difference.
I definitely see it, and I feel I'm punching it in and putting more of my weight into the shot.
Yes.
Before, like do a lot of movement.
Yes. But you wouldn't do anything. You would move much, but you wouldn't do much, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you know, because it's the technique. Now that you find the technique, you can do more. Yeah. Yes, close. Yes, exactly. Let's. Bravo. Look how I react. This didn't happen once before, and I think I will not play ranked with you anymore. Whoever I show things, I will not play ranked anymore. I remember, I don't know who it was. I played with somebody, and he's very good. Don James. Don James, or I don't know how you say it. And he played like backhand. I'm like, fuck, your backhand is very good. Hey, you showed me. Okay. Yeah, brush more. Yeah, should close it. Yes. When you close your racket like this, the speed you have to open more. If you want to close like this, you have to go for it. Choose what you want. If you close and go for it, because otherwise you fall down. If you want to play. Yes, exactly. If you want to play more short, then you have to play like this. If you go like this, then you have to go for it. Bravo. Yes, needed more. Try again and more. Faster. Faster. Brush it more. This is good, but you have to brush it more. Like this. There you go. Bravo. Spin. Yes, to open. Yes, exactly. You short try. That's it. Close it. Bravo. Right. Yes. It's huge. Look how I'm trying to. I don't have time now. I don't have time. It's faster and it jumps to me from the spin. It's huge difference. Bravo. Bravo. Let's go. Yes, more. Faster. Aye. Bravo. Bravo. Oh my God. We play unranked, right?
We are playing unranked, yeah.
I hope so. Bravo. Bravo. Good. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. It's just, and it's not difficult. It's not difficult because if you don't know it, you feel it, you think it's this, but it's not difficult. You see now, you feel it better, you are more controlled than before, and your shots are like not even comparable with before. Not even comparable.
It's slower trying to close the racket. I'm trying to switch. I'm doing like a backhand. And then I'm going to do a forehand to find.
You have to switch. Yes. That's why you need exercises like if I play one forehand, one backhand, one forehand, one backhand. You play always in my backhand, and I give you 1-1, so you can find the angle. You have to always do this thing, right? So that's why you do those kind of exercises. Sorry, so you can learn to open up, to change your. Sorry, that was too much. Yes, brush more. Don't play too soft. Yes, don't play too soft. Go for it. That's it. Always brush. Don't never play like this. Like too how do you call it? Too like you're afraid. Like too cautious. Never play like this. If you want to play more short, play soft. But do this. Open racket like this. Never this.
That would make me more comfortable or not.
That's it. And you will get used to it.
Do something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, not too. Yeah, not okay. I was a little bit exaggerating. I didn't mean so. I meant like this, right? Like this, more soft.
Yeah. So it's still long.
Yes. Never, not like this, of course not. Bravo. See, so with this exercise, you can learn how to change. All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Next time, hopefully I'll.
Yes, I will check you out. Yes. Do you practice? Maybe. Do you practice with a ball machine, like do shots, like forehand, backhand?
Originally, I haven't really.
Or with AI is also very good. With world class AI, that's also very good.
Okay.
But there you don't know where the ball comes first.
Like for a match, I did like world class.
Yes.
Had it on, no mistake.
Yes. It's very good. Nice ball, changes left, right, it's a little bit high, so you can practice all those things. Very good. All right then. See you next time. Bye bye. You're welcome. Bye bye. There you go. I forgot to tell him. I told you so. He will see it in the video. What is this? Tracking loss? Why? I told you so. Because this is what I'm doing all my life, right? I'm coaching 15 years, and it's one thing to feel it yourself, and it's another thing to coach people and see how they find it. I mean, if a kid never hold a racket and first day manages to do this, because the kids I never showed the flat shots. Back then we practiced flat shots, right? Now, when I was coaching, I didn't even show them flat shots. Immediately spin. Even warm up, immediately spin. So you get used to it, and then you can play in the game. Same backhand. Never showed them flat shots. Immediately like this. Little bit spin. Little bit spin. It's easy. You saw how he, a little bit. And his technique before he was like very careful because he didn't know what to do. And then huge difference. And so before I was playing, I could bring the ball in like this, like I was playing like this, right? Then when you started to do the backhand like this, it's much more difficult for me to act. Okay, that's it. Then. Everybody can play. Sim. Nobody else. Okay. Good. Erg Marathon.